we have time for you. We have the time for you. So you're going to let us, you will let us know. And I thank you very much because, quite frankly, in the opening gambits of the program, so to speak, we've heard so very much that's at variance with what we heard from Honorable Olajide Adegoke, who is a former member of the Ekiti State House of Assembly. You've just spoken about 350 kilometers of roads across, Ekiti State at a cost of around 200 billion naira spent. And he did make the point that the way the finances were being handled in Ekiti left a lot to be desired. He spoke of when the governor, Governor Oyebanji, when he went to Abuja to, concerning his re-election bid, forms and all of that. Now, he made the point, and maybe before we return to the detailed, explanation you're giving me, because I asked him, so what's going on here? Why are you able to speak like this, being an APC man? And he explained that, well, he doesn't know. I'd have to meet with the governor himself to understand this, because the governor seemed to favor members from other political parties, not APC. He's really chummy and, he really has a very good rapport with members of other political parties. So I said, when I heard that you were coming, I said I'd ask about that. Number one, the governor going to Abuja, taking, I think, did he say something like 100 people with him to Abuja, spending state money, awarding different sums from 5,000 to 10,000 to 100,000 for the people the governor favored and therefore took to Abuja, and also making assurance doubly sure by blocking the attendance of even APC people who might have wanted to find their way to the place. I said, well, please comment on all of those, Chief Olatunbosun.
Thank you very much. Let me start by saying that the governor is the governor of a state. And once one is elected to be a governor, I believe every citizen of that state is entitled to opportunity of seeing or accessible to the governor. Much as I said, I'm not here to come and join issues with Olajide, I want to say emphatically that we have run a very transparent government. And this has been attested to by all the financial institutions, locally and internationally. The Transparency International attested to that, and it won the first in that particular review. And again, in budgetary assessment across the country, Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji leadership in Ekiti has consistently been the leading state in terms of budget, start of appropriation and expenditure, because every deal of what we have to do on Ekiti website and other leverage. But let me go straight by saying that he's biased and is conducting himself as always in an anti-party issues. So talking about people who went to Abuja, Ekiti people are speaking that they want the governor back. They want a continuity of this transparent, dedicated, impactful administration. And everybody are doing voluntarily. We've had over 300 groups coming out at different periods to say that they want continuity of Mr. Governor's administration. And when Mr. Governor obtained form through EXU alumni, because it's a particular group that bought the form, the nomination form for Mr. Governor. And apart from that, another group even came to say that the Nogge people, the local government staffs across the state, they came and said, Mr. Governor, even though we are aware that nomination form has been given to you, have been bought by EXO alumni, but we are giving you this also amount of money for you to spend on other things, either to buy pen or biro to fill the form or to pay for transportation. So also other groups. I want to say that people went to Abuja to make statements that we want this governor to continue.
Okay.
We know people may obtain form, but we want this person, we want the party to be aware of this. Mr. Governor, Ekiti State government has not committed a penny. If you ask Olajide, can't Olajide himself transport himself from Ekiti to Abuja? Can't I transport myself from Ekiti to Abuja? Why about the retirees, the market women, the chiefs, the people with disability, driver unions, student body, youth groups, all of them, they transported themselves to Abuja. And as a matter of fact, Mr. Governor is not a poor person. He contested for this position by having considered a lot of capacity, which he has. And of course, he contested that same position about 3, 4, going to 4 years now. And he submitted the same form. So we do not commit the state to anything. It has no cost to the state. It's people willingly doing that. And there's nothing wrong. If Mr. Governor is winning people, if his intention, if his activity, if his behavior, if his policy of inclusivity, if his simplicity, his humility, if he's attracting people to come and support APC, they may not necessarily be member of APC, but they are indigenous of Ekiti. And issue of governorship and election goes beyond party. After picking the nomination form and the ticket of the party, you still go back to the populace to campaign to them. But the populace are already out to say that we want to work for governor. I think the likes of Goke should be very happy about it.
All right.
Even though I don't want to talk about Goke, I keep saying that.
Yes.
Goke came into the house 16 years after he left the House of Assembly. So if he had gone to the House of Assembly and he did not conduct himself very well, and even if he wants to come back to the house, he should conduct himself in a manner that he will be liked by the people. He has enjoyed the generosity of the government. He has enjoyed the magnanimity of the government because his party people in this world had wanted to suspend him. But Mr. Governor tried to involve himself by saying, look, Goke is our brother. Leave him for his party activities. And so it's there like that. So he can come here to come and celebrate bias, to come and celebrate sentiment, celebrate inordinate ambition.
Okay,
if
Chief.
Supporting somebody,
Okay, sir. Sorry to interrupt you, Chief. Sorry to interrupt you, Chief. Sorry.